Hey YouTube, I'm here again. I've got some more pickups for you. Hopefully this will be a quick video. Just want to show you the DVDs, VHS and an HD-DVD that I've got over the last week. Yeah, just over a week. So first we'll go with the HD-DVD. This is the German release of The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. I'm not even going to try and read the German. I picked this one up because it's a non-combo version of what is only available in the US as a combo disc. We didn't get a release at all here in the UK. I think this is available in Spain as well, I'm not sure. There's definitely a couple of European countries that sold this, but as those of you who have followed my HD DVD collection know, if there's a combo and a non-combo, I do like to get both. And I kind of hoped when I bought this, because there was no Warner Brothers logo on the front, that it might have been like many other German releases issued by a different company, but it's not. It's definitely a Warner Brothers release. As we all know, Warner Brothers HD DVDs are not very good. I haven't tested this yet, but I have 3 copies of the combo edition, and I know at least 2 of those fail at some point during playback. The third one, which is the one in my collection, is actually boxed up at the moment, so I haven't been able to test that one, but yeah, I'll give this a test and hopefully it'll be okay. Then a couple of VHS from the charity shop. They had them on the shelf at 50p each, 2 for 50p or 5 for £1. Well, there wasn't 5 on the shelf that I wanted, there wasn't even really 2, but I definitely wanted this one, Clerks. I do have a Blu-ray of this. I got it on Steelbook for Christmas a couple of years ago, and I don't really think it belongs on Blu-ray. It just doesn't do the Blu-ray justice. It's I think it's more suited, if not for DVD, then definitely for VHS. It just looks too grainy, and because obviously what they used to, the film stock they used to make the movie, I think it'll be a lot softer on VHS. So yeah, I'll give it a watch. I don't know whether I've ever seen it on VHS before. I was kind of introduced to Kevin Smith's movies when Dogma came out on, or when Dogma was shown on Sky Movies in I think it was the late 90s, or maybe even in 2000. And absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. At that point I'd never heard of Jay and Silent Bob, but the very next day I was straight out to HMV to see what other movies he'd made, and it turned out the only other one that was available in the UK at the time, or the only one, was Mallrats, which I purchased, watched and loved that as well, and I've been a huge fan ever since. But I am really chuffed to have got that on VHS tape. And the other one I got, because obviously it was 2 for 50p and there wasn't really anything else I saw that I was interested in, I really only got this because 1, I've never heard of it, and 2, it's got really decent cast in it and it just intrigued me. So for 25p I thought, what the heck, I'll have it. It was free really, regardless of whether I got this or not. It was costing me the same price, so yeah. Then onto the DVDs from CX for 50p. Undercover Brother. I love this film, it's really, really funny. And charity shops. This, I feel I should know this film. It's the name, the title rings a bell, but nothing I've read on the back here or anything in the pictures I recognise at all. So maybe I've not seen it and just remember the title of when it was released in the 80s. I don't know, but it looks just cheesy as heck. Yeah, I can't wait to try that one. And then also from the charity shops, again for 99p. These both came from the Salvation Army. We've got Bill Bailey, the Classic Collection, 3 stand-up DVDs, Cosmic Jam, Boldness and Part Troll. I've never seen Bill Bailey do stand-up, but he's generally pretty funny when he's on the TV, when he does most of these different panel shows, QI and stuff like that. So I thought, what the heck, 99p, 3 DVDs, we'll give that a go. And then from Age UK, still doing 4 for 99p. So I picked up Yes Minister, Series 1 and Series 2. I do remember this being on the TV, but I was quite young and it didn't appeal to me in any way at all, so I never really watched it, but it's supposed to be pretty funny, and I think now I probably understand it better and maybe even appreciate it, although it's I suspect it'll be very dated. It was the very early 80s, but 25p each, what the heck, I'll give it a try. And then the other two I got was Family Guy Season 2 and Season 3. I've never got into Family Guy. I've seen odd episodes and I've not hated it, but at the same time it's not been something I thought, oh yeah, I've got to see more of that. So, you know what, I'm going to give it a try, but I'm going to have to find Season 1 first. That's, yeah, Season 2 and Season 4, but again for 25p each. And then this last lot all came off, no, not all, one off eBay. TJ Hooker, the complete Seasons 1 2. I believe, from what I can find out online, these are the only 2 series that have been released on DVD over here or in the US, even though they made 5 seasons of it. It would seem the last 3 haven't been released, at least as far as I can see. I can't find any listings anywhere, Amazon, eBay, anywhere like that, to say that any of the other series were released. But this cost me just over £5, so I was well chuffed. I did buy one from the charity shop last year, which was literally the first disc of this set. I think it was the first 3 episodes of the first series, which was released on its own for some reason, but and watched them and really enjoyed them, so yeah, can't wait to get into that. Then this last lot all came from Amazon. So we've got Fat Pizza, or as it's actually called, Pizza, Series 5. This is a great Australian TV show, comedy show. Again, this is another one that they didn't release all the series on DVD. Again, as far as I can see, this is the only one of the 5 that's been released on DVD. There are a few specials. There's the movie, obviously, and I don't know why I say obviously, it's not obvious at all, but there is a movie which we haven't had released in the UK, but it is available in Germany, I think, and a few specials that have had DVD releases, but the TV show, series 1 to 4, again, I can't find any evidence that was ever released, and I absolutely love the show. They are all on YouTube, under the name Fat Pizza. I've always called it Fat Pizza, I think, because I was introduced it from the movie, and the movie was called Fat Pizza, even though the show is just called Pizza. But yeah, they're all on YouTube, but I'm really chuffed to have grabbed this. I do love this show. Then another show, Charlie Jade. This is Series 1 Part 2. I do have, and have had for quite some time, Series 1 Part 1. No, sorry, this is Part 1. I've got Part 2. Yeah, this is Series 1 Part 1, and I have had for quite some time Series 1 Part 2. I did watch this when it was originally on TV, and it was really weird, but really, really good sci-fi, all about parallel universes. This is a 3-disc set, and the other set is 3 discs, so it's 6 discs in total for the complete series. They only made 1 series, which was tied up I don't think it was ever made to have a second series, although they could have moved it on, I suppose, with a second series if they'd wanted to. But yeah, really, really nice show that, and it was cheap. I think it was £1.70 odd p or something stupid like that. And again, also just as cheap. Well, that's reflective. We've got Sliders, the complete seasons 1 and 2. Another great sci-fi show from the 90s. Again, watched this on TV on Sky back in the day, but I think I only ever got as far as series 3. For whatever reason, I might have caught odd episodes because I remember there being, for the most part, a different cast in the later series. But I think I caught odd episodes. But for the most part, I never saw series 3 or series 4, which I will eventually try and get hold of. But this was cheap. This was less than £2 for a great big box set. Whereas the other sets, season 3, 4 and 5 are all individual season box sets and are still quite expensive even though they've been around for such a long time. But yeah, really, really chuffed to have got that. So that's it. That's all the DVDs, a couple of videotapes and an HD DVD I picked up over the last week. Hopefully I'll have some more probably after the Easter weekend, because there's a few cat boot sales that I'm hoping to get to over the weekend, so I'll probably wait until after the Easter weekend to do the next update. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Ta-ra.